Oh, it is time to go home. See, look at this. Conveniently, it shows the international train home. See, it skips over all the trains before that, and it tells you when the international train is leaving. You see that, Germany? That's how you do it. You just put it there. It's not hard, okay? It's not hard, but that's good. Platform. Okay, it doesn't say the platform, but I do know that to go directly to the UK, you gotta go to that terminal where you check your passports and everything, and then you board the train. And it's when we get back to England, we just get off the train and go straight out. So I'm never using this suitcase again. You leave it and it just drops that way. For flip's sake. First time I'm using it as well. I'm borrowing it basically, and it's the worst suitcase I've used by far. And it's not big, but that's the point. I wanted something small because it's a small holiday. This bloody suitcase is very dodgy, very dodgy. I've left my souvenirs in there and my Ferrari gear. So if it gets lost, then that's a big L for me, massive L. It is a nice evening, so I decided to come outside to breathe some air before I leave. Just taking it in before I gotta depart. Sun's going down real soon. It's actually like perfect weather. Like, it's warm, but it's not too hot. And there's a breeze. There's a little bit of wind, but it's not like a ridiculous amount of wind. It's just a bit of a breeze. It's warm, but you feel a breeze. It's nice. I like it. And then I checked the weather for London. Rain next 3 days. Brilliant. Fantastic. That's the worst part of going on holiday, right? You go abroad and it's nice and sunny. You know, it's nice and clean. Everything's good. You're ready to go home and you realize, oh, it's going to start raining as soon as you get back in that depressing British weather. Typical. Absolutely typical. Cans of Stroop waffles. So I had to go through 2 checkpoints, one through Dutch border and the other one UK border. UK border is pretty easy because I'm a British citizen, so they just scanned my passport, went in. But that was the second point. The first point was to get my passport stamped. I'm exiting the zone, of course, the Schengen zone. Either way, I'm leaving the Netherlands. So yeah, so there was 2 Dutch officers. Obviously, I saw one. Gave him a passport, asked me questions like you normally would at a border, like what was your purpose of travel? I said Formula 1. He said, how long you been here? I said Wednesday, and that checked out obviously. And then he asked me who I support, and I reluctantly said Ferrari. I'm wearing a Ferrari hoodie, but I guess I didn't notice. But either way, I reluctantly said Ferrari, and they both looked at me. Even the other officers, like doing someone else's passport, they both looked at me. They were just shaking their heads, looking like they were about to burst out laughing. That's life of a Ferrari fan. That's just after that clown show on Sunday, after that embarrassment, it's like, what can you do, really? Absolutely traumatized by that performance, just traumatized by that whole race for Ferrari. It was a great race as well in general, just for Ferrari, it was the worst race ever. But yeah, the way those...
Dear passengers, we found a green backpack. If it's yours, please come and pick it up at the desk in the back of the terminal. Thank you.
It's just the way those 2 border officers looked at me. It's like they were disappointed, but also wanting to laugh. It was just, it was about 5 seconds of silence and shaking heads. I could do nothing there. But yeah, got it stamped. Everything's all good. I think that's the first 2 stamps on this passport actually. It's already gone to Australia since I've got the passport. So yeah, a couple of stamps next to each other. Got the French stamp from coming here and the Dutch stamp going back. So yeah, that's all good. So when the train arrives at the terminal, I just leave and I go to, hopefully, I think I'm getting picked up. We are all good to go, and well, I'll be able to charge my phone on the train. There'll be toilet there. Everything's all good. No more spending. No more spending and no more dying phone battery. That's a plus. Although they have changed my seat. I went to check in, right? So before the board and everything, before they scan my passport, I went to check in with my ticket. The guy at the ticket gate, he told me, like, did you know that your seat changed? Did you know that? I'm just like, no. What do you mean? I changed my seat a few days ago. But he said, your seat changed. I'm just like, and he's just like, go and see the lady at the desk, which I did, and she said, yes, your seat did change. So they gave me a new ticket. So I'm on a different carriage, different seat. I'm worried that it's not a window seat. If it's not, then I've been screwed over. If it is, then I'll take it. It better be a window seat. What on earth is that? That's a funny looking train. Oh, it's fallen over. They told us the train is ready for boarding. Where is train that is ready for boarding? Oh, 10 minutes late. Fashionably late. Coach 13. I think it's this one. This train is so long, my days. See how bloody long it was? Still going. 28 window seat. Perfect. It will do.
There were 6, you can have one. So there's only 5, so that means 4 per year.
You two are behaving really well. I was thinking about
No, I'm having a hot dog. He's like, okay, he's having...
Journey with us. So we suggest that headphones are used when listening to music or watching videos.
And we are back. Ah, yes. Ooh, can I take one? I started naturally handling my suitcase with my right hand and my bag so I could vlog. Then I realized even though I'm left-handed, I vlog with my right hand. Then I just like, let me just switch over my hand. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Anyway, we are back at St. Pancras International, the second Eurostar train I've taken. Obviously multiple stops. We stopped in Rotterdam in the Netherlands, we stopped in Brussels, and we stopped in Lille in France. I like the ride of Eurostar. Like, it goes so fast, and yet it's so comfortable for you to get up and go anywhere you want. Like, it's so free. Like, for a train that goes that fast, it never feels like you're going to fall over or anything. Which is like, it's the way it moves, it just moves, whether it's slow or fast. Even when it like sets off from a standing position at a station, it doesn't like sway about. You know what I mean? Like, someone dropped something inside the train. You don't sway about inside the train, which is really cool. You can just walk anywhere you want, regardless of whether the train is moving or not, how fast it's moving. I just like that sort of smoothness. I don't know what it is about these trains that make it feel that way, but I think it's pretty impressive. And obviously there's much faster trains than this. I feel like the fastest we went were like in tunnels. And because most of the journey was at night time, it was hard to film it. So I couldn't really capture the speed on the camera, unfortunately, but it was really cool. Couple negatives. One's about the train, one's not. The main thing about the train is the seats are not that comfortable. Now, I've already got a standard seat, which is equivalent to economy. It's just a normal seat, right? So it's not going to be comfortable in the first. It's not going to be as comfortable as like first class or higher classes. But it's got to be said, it's not a very comfortable seat. It just isn't. It looks comfortable. It looks like, oh, it's got a nice padded thing to rest your head. It's not comfortable to sit on. Yeah, you can rest your head, that feels nice, but it's not comfortable to sit on, it really isn't. So I'll put it that way. Second, there was a guy that got on, I think in Brussels or in Rotterdam, I can't remember. I think it was Rotterdam he got on. One of the most irritating passengers that I've gone anywhere with. Like, the guy kept yawning really loud right in front of me. I'm just like, fair enough, you're tired, but there's 4 seats. And you're in a seat directly in front of me, and the way he was yawning just pissed me off a little bit. I was getting a bit irritated. maybe it was my tiredness kicking in, because between Rotterdam and Brussels I felt very sleepy, and he just irritated me. Second, he kept stretching out, and I'm just like, we're right opposite each other. We don't have enough leg room, but we got less leg room than everybody else because they're right opposite each other. I moved eventually to the side because the 2 seats next to us were free anyway, but this guy kept leaning back into his chair and stretching his leg forward. I'm just like, this guy's basically kicking me, and I can't do anything because you guys know me. Oh, we're going down the hill, the escalator hill. You guys know me. If you guys have been watching my travels over the years, you know that I'm very introverted, so I don't confront people unless either have had a really bad day or it's just like it's something really serious. For the most part, if someone's irritating me or annoying me or doing anything, I don't say anything. I just let it go. I just have thoughts in my head, and I tell you when I'm vlogging, and that's about it. I don't actually like start anything because I want to stay out of trouble, you know. But that's just me naturally. I just don't like that, you know. I want positive vibes, not negative vibes. But my word was he annoying. Like, it was so irritating. I'm just glad, like, I'm just glad that journey's over, even though I do like the train. I got to try that in first class one day. I feel like it could be such a great experience because the train itself feels good. It feels so good to be on that train, just the way it operates. So to have a comfortable seat on top and no annoying passengers next to me, I think would be a great experience. So Yeah, the thing with Eurostar is it can be quite expensive. It can cost hundreds of pounds. But if you book it extra early, a few months early, and you book it at like unusual times, like like this late or 6 a.m., then you can get a good price. And like I literally paid 78 pounds. 78 pounds. That's 39 pounds per train. Can't really complain there, can you? So yeah, I don't think that kid's very happy about that price. I think he wants to be even cheaper than that. About to enter an area, it says border force. Let me stop filming. Should be fine. Yeah, no, there was nothing. It said border force, but there's no actual check. Yeah, we're good. Everything was checked in Amsterdam. Went to the toilet. I feel good. I want to get some water now before I head home. And M&S is open. That's where I get my drink. My days, they've got a giant chocolate coin. Now this is what I like. Yes, it just feels fresh just reading that. It just sounds fresh. Just by reading the description, it sounds like it's gonna be the best water you ever tasted. He's attempting to milk chocolate rice cakes. Jeez. Extra cream custard creams. Wow, wait, they're 60p? Is that it? Well, yeah, that's cheap. When did London get so cheap? What's going on? Well, for 60p, I can't really say no, mate. Yeah, one of them. Yep. M&S, a place where you'd expect rich people and posh people to shop, It's that sort of shop that you'd expect to be overpriced. But there's also some really damn good food in there. Very creative. Whoever's in charge of the creative choices and the things that they make, fair enough. Also, there's one more thing that irritated me about that Eurostar passenger, right? And this irritated me even more because I was already irritated and tired. This guy, every time someone walked past in the aisle, he would just stare at them. He'd be like this. He'd do that. He did that about 6 times. Someone else came to like get their bag, which is above us. He was just like this. I hate when people do that. He literally just stared at them the entire time when they were getting their bag, and then he stared at them like. I was just like, "What's this guy on? Is he good? What's going on?" He's not the only one that does that. A lot of people, there's a lot of people that actually do that, but it just irritates me. Like, why are you actively just doing this? Following them with your eyes when they walk past you. I'm not like, yeah, look at them. Oh, someone walked in the room, yeah, look. But like, actively glaring at them. Just like the way he kept eye contact, I was just like, I wasn't even going to look at the person he was looking at because I don't even know what if they even clocked onto it. It just came off as very weird to me. I don't know what was going on with that guy, but I'm just glad I'm off the train with him. And I'm glad he never spoke to me. So, Gales? I know Gales, they're a bread company. I just don't know they had shops. So at my old job, there used to be a supplier at my old job, and I always thought they were just like a supplier company. You know, they had shops, that shocked me a bit. Gales, big up Gales. They make some top quality bread, is what they do. I'm gonna end the vlog here because I've got a souvenir video coming. And start of the souvenirs is to give my mom something I bought her. Nothing too special, but something I think she'll appreciate. Something that won't last forever, may last a couple of days, but something I think that she will definitely like. So that's going to be the next video. Well, at least the rain has stopped, but it has been raining in the UK a little bit. And apparently the northern lights are in the UK today. More visible from like outskirts of England and also the north in general, more rural areas as well. Over here in the city where it's been raining and there's lots of clouds and all the light pollution, unlikely to see it. I do live in an area of London that's like a bit more clean, but it would be cool if we could see it on the way home, but I don't think so. I don't think it's happening. So, this is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. and I'm back in rainy England, damp England. I do love England though. I do love England. It's always a nice feeling coming home, even if you want to stay on holiday for a bit longer. And I am back to work tomorrow. Fantastic. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. And I'll see you in October for a couple big holidays. Well, they're like a week long each, but they're big in terms of where we're going. Goodbye. I can't do the blackout thing because I can do it like this. Yeah, bye.